Chapter 2, Trail of the Betrayer. The next day, Malfurion and his allies find themselves at the Winterspring outpost after following Illidan's tracks. I notice he's using his demon model now, like with the wings and everything. At the start of the mission, before he gets in Warcraft 3, at the start of his mission, before he gets the skull Gul'dan, he's just Illidan. It's only after the skull that he starts getting demon parts. So, did the WoW? Is it just a? is is there lore significance here for Illidan in him having the demon wings? I can't remember. How did he look in the barrow then? Did he have the wings there or not? I'm just so used to seeing them, I didn't take note. I need a sec. Hey folks, my commentary got lost there for the next hour. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I was just saying about Illidan there. He used his like demonic corruption model there with the demon wings and whatnot. Is there significance to that, or is that something that should be ignored? Or did he separately get access to demonic materials? And that's why he has demon wings. Did he get the skull Gul'dan anyway? Like, I'm just curious, basically. Because sometimes you can tell like story through appearance, not just through text. So, is there something significant to it or not? So, how you doing? The issue I'm facing right now is that I'm having to talk over my old recordings. And so unless I want to go, like, hacking and slashing at it like Jack the Ripper, I'm kind of reliant on, past me's deciding to move on and whatnot. I could go hacking at it like Jack the Ripper, but then I'll be doing lots of post-commentary segments, and it's gonna get messy. It's best for me to just do the one. But yeah, it's annoying. I've lost an hour of commentary for some reason, and I don't know what it was. I don't remember like thinking like, oh god, I hit the mute button here. It suddenly don't have audio. I checked it in. I didn't check it in VLC. Oh, there we go. I checked the video itself outside of DaVinci here, and it does not have audio. I'll probably do this in 2 sittings, so I haven't actually gotten up yet. I have the PC right next to my bed, so I'm just fecked off here doing post commentary in bed. It's cozy, which is gonna be a malice soon. Yet another village has fallen to the Highborn. It grieves me to think how our people could be at war in these pressing times. It's just starting to get warm, so... Can you truly lead your people against the Legion's might, when your own are not in line? If only there was another way. Shendo Stormrage. Well met, Sentinels. What is the situation? Illidan and his followers rushed through the outpost, slaying everyone who stood in their way. My sister and I tried to stop him, but... There's no time for remorse, Sentinel. Where is my brother? Illidan's fled into the nearby wilderness. Many of his followers blocked the path he took, although it is unclear of their intentions in this place. He would have anticipated my arrival. The Highborn must be desperate if they're protecting the magics of the defiled fountain. What? These Highborn have been consuming demonic bile? Let's stop there. The nature of their consumption is unclear, but fortune smiles upon us. The mighty druids dwell in the borrowed dens nearby, and their aid could shift the war in our favor. Understood, Chendo.
Standing guard.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
The huntresses seem on par with what I've seen before. While it is a customized roster, it's not. I think it's mostly new units rather than everything being tweaked. Go on past me. Move. I think he's trying to make a point, but again, it's lost the ages now. Because fucking Mike died. Concerning thing here is I'm using the same mic right now. Yeah, Ilden did this in canon as well. Remember him burning down a fishing village. Wonder how the Naru's justifying that, or is it gonna just ignore that like he did, you know, enslaving the dragons and breeding them like, you know, livestock. Ilden's betrayal cuts as deep as this corruption. His transgressions will not go unpunished.
Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done.
Like he was using the dragons in Outland as mounts for his orcs, and well, that would necessitate, you know, breeding them like mounts, but they're sapient beings. So, you know, Alexstras's rape at the hands of the orcs back in Warcraft 2. Yeah. Odin did his own version because he's hardly original. And that was just a frog after getting hit by nature's wrath. But,
what threatens these lands?
yeah, Odin did his own version. Leave the wolves alone. But, yeah, the Naru glazed right over that. I still hate that bit of Legion. Greetings, Stormrage. It comforts me to see you have awakened. What has befallen upon you, Ancient One? I was savagely attacked by berserk wildkin. They stole my lifestone before retreating to their nearby den. For thousands of years, the lifestone's essence has kept me alive. Now in its absence, I feel my strength faltering. I'll not let you suffer like this, great ancient. I'll find these wildkin and return your lifestone to you. Thank you, Stormrage. I will hold out until you return.
It shall be done. Anudora.
Wildkin. In their natural state, being shitbags. It's kind of like them and the furbolgs. They just kind of live to get corrupted. Or to run havoc, you know?
My watchers are ready. It shall be done.
It's kind of an issue of the official campaign. Um,
Shall be done.
in stories, always have them being corrupted and like mook of the weak.
Moonlight
You know,
shines
they aren't.
and innocent alike.
Grander than that. Like look at well, like look in
as
WoW.
sleep dulled my
The
senses.
only
Tell me
friendly
so the
furbolgs
goddess.
in it are in baseline
It
WoW
shall be done.
are the Timbermaw hold ones, and even they start off as hostile. You have to murk a ton of their corrupted kin for them to stop trying to kill you. Um, and he like speaking on that, there's like four different groups of corrupted kin you can go murder. And then there's more of them over in Ash. Oh, these Walkin are naturally aggressive. What has driven them to such madness? Like over in Ashara, there's a
Inventory is full.
a gateway, and there's like a gatekeeper for both a gatekeeper.
Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
They're also
It shall be done.
hostile. I can only presume under yet another form of corruption.
Shall be done. Anudora.
My waters are ready for a winter. How may I serve the goddess? As you wish.
So like,
Dulled my
yeah,
senses.
basically in baseline WoW, there's very few furbolg that aren't,
Something is amiss. It shall be
corrupted
done. For Kalimdor.
lunatics. As for Wildkin, the owlbears and whatnot, I don't think there's any examples in baseline WoW of them not being crazed. I think it's just their natural fucking state. Normally I would have stopped there, but I'm actually feeling okay with that. I kind of was I was kind of distracted. But I think that's fine. I think it's fine.
Ashtherodanador.
I have
Anudora.
like I have focus issues. My mind wanders, or I get a twitch and a spasm somewhere, and it's like, oh god, I've lost my train of thought.
It shall
So
be done.
I think it's fine.
Ashtherodanador.
Body pull here, but yeah, I don't think there's an example of wildkin in like baseline WoW that aren't lunatics,
As sleep dulled my senses.
and certainly I don't think there's any examples in Warcraft 3 of them not being lunatics.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and innocent alike.
Let me take a loss here.
Say
The land and
Yeah.
I are one. Something is amiss. As sleep dulled my senses. Anudora. What threatens these lands?
Thankfully, his AI played to my advantage there.
For Kalimdor. Something is amiss.
A powerful crystal capable of preventing ancients from aging. But yeah, and the ancient has actually gone down in health. I'm not sure if it's just bleeding over time or what. Is progressing the quest, lowering its health. It could go a few ways. And yes, a lot of these videos are going to end up being split because of just the sheer length of the missions. Viewer retention. We returned with your lifestone, as promised. Thank you, Stormrage. Alas, my fate is now inevitable. In gratitude, please accept my staff, my most cherished possession. May it help you defend Azeroth in the coming war with the Legion. I will, Ancient One. I promise you, your passing will not be in vain. Farewell, Storm Rage.
The land and I are one.
Staff of the Ancient Oracle. This staff was once in the possession of an ancient oracle, prophesies the Legion's return to Azeroth. It is rumored that the staff allows its bearer to see into the future, though whether or not it contains such power has yet to be proven. Increases intelligence of the hero by 5, reduces magic damage received by 25%.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Palamdor.
Respectable. Something I kind of didn't really think about doing this was that there's actually a legendary on each mission. I did my best in getting them, but it was just more of a, like, ah, cool, I ran into some, rather than me deliberately seeking it out. Another battle took place here. Interesting. The dead here are the Highborn. It must be an ambush while making their escape. Okay. I'm gonna stop this here. And pick back up again in a little bit. I'm getting messages. You probably heard the pings.
Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
So I
Anudor.
want to stop this as close together as possible. Hey folks, and I'm back. I was saying there about to stop the two things at the same time, but it doesn't actually matter. If I just slot the post-com in, I could just start from where that ends. But one thing is there's going to be a slight mismatch of audio and footage here. Because I start the recording, then I start the footage. So there's going to be a slight, I'll be damn beasts, be gone. My audio will happen a little later than what happens in the footage. That's, you know, I can't help that. Unless I want to do a ton of editing, which I don't. I just kind of want to get this done with. But when I tried to put this post-com into the footage, into the DaVinci, it didn't actually work. It, couldn't be heard. There is no audio, no nothing. I had to actually remux it into MP4 for it to be heard. I did try the original footage, try remuxing that, did not work. Oh, I only tried one of it because it was being fussy, so I just did the one. You were meant to be able to just drag and drop, but it wouldn't let me do that. So I was just like, fine, we'll just do this one, and moved on. I'm hoping I don't have to do it for much. The start of the next session seems to be fine, but again, the rest of this session was fine. Oh,
It shall be done.
maybe it was. I'm gonna have to go back and check the. I'm gonna have to go back and check some of the older other subsets because I did notice at the end there was no talking. That might have been a bug. Sometimes when I do a stop and start, I actually haven't even been talking. Like, I'm paranoid, like, oh god, did I misspeak? But I actually haven't spoken for the last 2 minutes. So I'm gonna have to go double check. Because this issue's grander scheme did not.
It shall be done. Anudora. The land and I.
We are 15 minutes left? Yeah, 15 minutes left. Just 49 now. That's annoying. Again, I'm sorry for all the stopping and start. Well, not stopping starting, but all the reloading. It just, this is a micro mission, and if you start bleeding units, you'll suffer more later on. Excuse me. If you start bleeding units, you'll suffer more later on. It's not like you can just make more, you know? You're limited to a very, very precise amount of units. The ones you start off with, and then whatever you can recruit thereafter.
As you wish. An honor.
So if you start taking casualties, you're fucked. So yeah, I have to keep saving and reloading to try and like min-max fights. Even then I'm taking losses. I just can't justify doing it even more, you know? Never expect me to do a deathless run of any RTS, any game. Never expect me to do a deathless run.
It shall be done.
Ended up having to stop there and check the bit of audio. It's just standard stop and starting. But again, I had to remux it into MP4 so I could actually even be heard. I don't know what's with this current glitch. I did update OBS recently, but that's proving a problem. I don't think it's feasible for me to really update it, so I'm not really sure what to make of it. It's also possible that Da Vinci needs updating. I'm on 18.5 right now. 20 point something is out.
As you wish.
Like my copy's a few years out of date. It's just I was on a later on version and it was more glitchy than the earlier on edition. So I had to backdate it.
Plead your innocence.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one.
Speak your mind.
What threatens these lands?
What did I say there?
It shall be done.
Yeah, I was on like 19 point something, but it was glitchy, so I moved back to 18.5, and it served me well. But maybe it's running into some issue now with, like, I don't know, some new iteration of MP4, no, MKV. I have no idea.
I am the blade of the
Really no
goddess.
idea.
How may I serve the goddess?
It's annoying that it has to happen with my goddamn custom campaigns. Oh, and to use Warcraft 3 custom campaigns. Because they've done really well for my channel. And, you know, I'd like them not to be running into issues. The Horde campaign enhanced thing, that didn't do too well. But the Another Scourge of Orderon, that did gangbusters. That did insane.
On your mark.
Over 100 hours watched of it, you know. Apparently over 2.5k views. And that was like in under 2 weeks. It did insane.
Something is amiss.
And that's like the series as a whole. I'm really happy with it. It really did well.
For Kalimdor. It shall
So there's start of music playing, but no, there's a plane going overhead.
Anudora.
I missed any lines there, I apologize. I don't think I did, but it's been a while since I recorded this part.
On your mark. All too easy.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Ashtherodonado.
We cannot allow Malfurion to pass. Wretches. I'll have to rely on my powers over nature to defeat the enchantress on the other side.
Standing guard. I shall not
The
fear.
land and I are one. Threatens these for Kalimdor. Something is amiss. shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. The land and I are one.
Just do some tiny bondage. That'll stop her.
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
Ah, the barrow then. The druids arise. Again, I apologize for being a bit out of sync with the footage, but that's what you get. Awaken, defenders of old. Let the will of the druids be known to the world once again. Shendo Stormrage. It has been too long. Ishnua Teroshan. It pleases me the horn's call resonates even in the depths of the barrow dens. We were pardoned, Shendo, but the druids awoke from their slumber some time ago. What? By whom? Priestess Randa had awakened us. She was insistent that we aid her against the orc threat at the time. Tyrande, my love, how could she have ignored her secret pact with the dragonflights? We refused to abandon our den for that very oath, Shendo Stormrage. Since then, we've been unable to return to the Emerald Dream. And what about the rest of our brethren? We don't know. We do not know. It is likely they have gone their own separate ways by now. Foolishness clouds your judgment, Furion. Your power wanes while your allies remain blind to the Legion's shadow. If only you had more power. You seem troubled, Shendo. Worry not, Teroshan. I seek your aid and that of your kin to cleanse the nearby fountain. The fountain's energies have been defiled, and is a matter we must further investigate. Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command.
Our time is short. My strength is yours.
And I'll be just sticking them into bear form. Well, they do have regenerate or rejuvenate. They're just so much more tanky in bear form. It's quite nice.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
So I can kind of just and the regenerated also costs a lot, so it's useful, but it's not a spell I'll get much use out of. I'll get more use out of them beating people up and as a bear.
It shall be done.
Your move. Point the way.
What threatens these lands?
It's so annoying that
Ashtherodanador.
I lost my commentary on all this. I don't even know what's wrong with it. Did I accidentally mute myself and not notice? Because I didn't notice fixing it either. So I don't know why it is the way it is.
Torfala Nordola. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalim.
It's Malfurion. Get him.
It shall be done.
Get him. Bear Druids also have that roar ability, which is very handy. Extra 25% damage. Very appreciated. The Highborn must be collecting powerful objects and storing them within these vaults, which will use their items against them.
What threatens these lands?
Scroll restoration
I
is
know
useful.
Dora.
I do really appreciate the
Dulled my
pouch.
senses.
Wonder how hard or easy it was to make. The pouch. Suppose it's just another hero, you know? It just doesn't have a character model. But you never know what's easy or hard to do in one of the Warcraft, one Blizzard editors. They're a special sort of jank, from what I hear. I really hope, you know, more of this footage is fine. That I don't, that I haven't lost any other commentary, and that I haven't lost any other. I don't have to read mocks and else. At least I can fix it, so I can still get the audio heard. But, you know, sweet Jesus. And, like, when I, like, you know, the stuff here I have to remux. When I listen to the MKV files of them, in, like, just, like, a VLC or Windows Media Player, I can hear myself. I sound fine. But when I try and play it here in DaVinci, no.
My watchers are ready. Oh, how may I serve the goddess?
It's frustrating. It just means a lot more work for me to get out and done, you know? A lot more work.
I know Dora.
On your mark. Fair enough.
Like if I have to go remux everything. You know, that's extra steps. I already have enough steps with the amount of times I stop and start.
On the guilty and the innocent alike.
Like from around here to the end of what I've recorded of custom footage, which isn't that many missions. It's about 150 subsets, or maybe it's a bit less now because I actually got a fair few this morning, or maybe not. There's still a fair few left. Okay, folks, do the maths for me. 39,
I know Dora.
61. That's 100.
For Kalimdor.
Press the attack.
It shall be done. I know Dora.
Then I think it's another 30. Not all.
For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Not all of these are properly named. Some of these are just down as numbers. So it's a little unclear from grabbing all the right things. But it's so yeah, it's 130 left to do, and there's not that many missions to it. Like this is mission 2 of Malfurion's quest. I only end up going up to the start, I think, of mission 7. And I leave it there. And then I start in the next campaign. And I know in the next campaign I end up stopping like twice within the first like 2 minutes. But yeah. So yeah, I have enough like hoops to jump through. I don't want to be adding even more to it. Not that any of it's intensive. It's just tedious, and the sheer amount of tedium does my head in. But apologies, throat's kind of blocked. I just need to get a drink. Had some spicy noodles, and kind of find a Flemmy. It's just, I know, so it's kind of just blocked. But yeah, 130 to do, but a number of those are fine and don't need to be checked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So that's 125 that need to be checked. Or 126. Step back, sorry, 124. 124 don't need, 124 need to be checked. I was only going by videos marked fine there, but then there's the ends of sessions are typically fine, unless they're marked as do check. But the issue is, since I wasn't clear in the marking where one session ends and another begins, since none of these are named yet, I can't say what's fine and what isn't. Stop and check that.
It shall be done.
Hey folks, and I have returned. Yet again, had to remux that. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I'm regretting updating this. But the issues here with this footage came before it was updated. So I really just don't know what's going on with DaVinci here. I suppose as long as I can get the footage out, that's what matters. Even if I have to jump through a few extra hoops. At least it's not gone. At least it's not lost. Like, I've lost footage before. Like, I've done Demon Souls the other year. I have finished it. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Sekiro, and I've started out in Ring. And ended up losing like 50 some minutes of my Dark Souls 3 run. There's a bit of like lore theory crafting and whatnot. Nothing too major was lost, but stuff was lost. So, it sucks. I will get onto that at some point in releasing it. There's something I want to do, but there's something I set on doing, and I thought it'd be fun. But then it's like, oh, it's not. I'm not doing it quite well. I need to actually learn how to do this well. And I've been putting off getting lessons. So, yeah, eventually you'll see Demon Souls 1. You'll see my Demon Souls 1 new game. Sorry, you'll see my Demon Souls new game +1 run, and +2, +3, and a bit of +4. Then you'll see my Dark Souls 1 new game +1 run, and +2 run. And then a bit of a +3. And, you know, so on and so forth. You start seeing those. Eventually. Just need to, get those lessons in.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
I know, I'm being very cryptic. You'll learn eventually what the hell I'm going on about. Eventually.
It shall be done.
It just annoys me how delayed it is. Delayed it is in coming out. I recorded that like 2024, so it just sucks, man. I just dragged my feet on doing the other thing and then realizing I need the lessons.
Inventory is full.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Not too much left to do this. I'm not sure how I'm going to end up cutting it. I'm going to have like a video length limit of like an hour, thereabouts, for viewer retention efforts. So a lot of these missions are kind of long. So, especially with the microing and me reloading. So, expect to have a lot of episodes split into pieces. A lot of missions split into multiple episodes. It's just for like viewer retention purposes. Yeah. I'm not sure anyone's quite prepared to sit down and listen to me, listen to a 2 hour long episode, and then the very next day get another 2 hour long episode. I don't think anyone's prepared for that sort of time commitment. Split that over 4 days might be more palatable. I remember poor goddamn Dudkey, StarCraft 2 modder, listened to a 6-hour video of mine over like a week. I tip my hat to you, Dudkey. Alright, bowing here. As much as I can. Sprawled off on my bed, like paint me like one of your French girls. If you want to visualize that, typically when I'm playing and I have the keyboard here, yeah, it's like right across my it's like a sensor bar. It's perverse, honestly. But so, yeah. But anyway, that has been this part of Mission 2 of Malfurion's quest, which we've already seen back when I did it the first time around. This hasn't been changed in 1.5. The ending is what's been changed, but not the rest of the body of the mission. So, I hope you've enjoyed, folks. And I hope you join me again soon. Hope you talk to me again soon. Sure, let's go with that. Hope you join me again soon. Like I said, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be splitting this. Like while I'm doing a sign off here, I might be right back right after, depending on how this ends up getting cut. But from this iteration of me, I bid you adieu, and you may get to hear past me again in like half a second, or it may be the end of the episode. That'll be up to fate. But till then. Hello folks, and welcome back to Malfurion's quest. It's been a few days since I recorded. I've also adjusted the audio balance slightly. Hopefully it's okay. Excuse me, I've lowered the music within iTunes a little.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
That scroll might come in use.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
New.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Engage. Still.
It shall be done.
Get running. Ooh, nice, the healing word.
Threatens these lands.
Okay, 2 goons. Oh, I should have roared with you.
The land and I are one.
Roar. Ah, damn, just slow. Oh.
Something is amiss.
My watchers are ready.
What threatens these lands?
On your mark.
Pull you back.
Waiting on
Pull
you.
you back.
Same.
You just heal at this.
Dulled my senses.
I was just kind of wanting to get them the hell out of dodge because I really did not want them to die.
What threatens these lands,
Alright,
it shall
Malfurion.
be done. How dare you?
They really want me to have wands of neutralization,
It
but
shall
I'm
be
sorry. That's not a mana stone or a beat stick. Calls also weren't that became important in WoW, were they?
for Kalimdor.
I think there may be a few fighting calls, but that's it. Ugh. Bit twitchy.
It shall be done. Ashtherodalador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be
Alright,
done.
body pull.
Anudora. Something is amiss. The land and I
Okay,
are
we'll just
one.
push. Yep, knew it.
For Kalimdor. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss.
Murlocs can shadow meld as well. Ooh, arcane golems. Ooh, they functioned as lumber units, didn't they? Like shredders.
The land and I are one. Anudora. Ashtherodalador. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
These
Ashtherodalador.
trees put up a better fight than anticipated.
Anudora. Something is amiss.
Can you stun?
As sleep
I keep seeing a crown appearing on her head, and I don't know what that's about. I thought it was a stun effect, but no.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike. For a loon.
I keep stopping and starting.
threatens these
I'm hating that on the editing front already.
Ashtherodalador. Anudora.
Those unnatural machines are desecrating the forest. Odin has much to answer for.
Ashtherodalador.
Engage.
Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Something is amiss.
Been quite a while since I played the Nightborn, the Highborn version of this. A few years, 3 years I think. I have no idea for certain though.
Threatens these lands.
Not sure if it's gotten any or many changes since I played it.
The land and I are
Like I know about the Sentinel campaign being added, but I don't know about that side being changed in any capacity.
Kalimdor. Ashtherodalador. As sleep dulled my senses. It shall be done. Ashtherodalador. The land and I are one. As sleep dulled my senses. Something is amiss.
They lost someone?
For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
Flee.
Ashtherodalador.
Our warriors
shall
have
be
engaged
done.
the enemy.
Anudora. It shall
The
be
aggro,
done.
thank you. But yeah, I don't know if the Highborn the Highborn side has gotten any changes in any updates thereafter. And like I was saying before, people been itching for an update to Malfurion's quest here. But I don't know what they're itching for. Just that they were hoping for some update to it. When, as far as I know, this is complete.
For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodala.
Body pulled.
It shall be done.
Engage. Kill it.
Anudora.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands?
We'll leave the Rune of Lesser Healing there.
For Kalimdor.
Engage.
It shall be
Shut it down.
Anudora. It shall be done.
Seeing Tundra Lizards in
For a
here just feels so weird.
Certainly. For a loon.
Something is amiss.
Like, I get that they're in the Barrens, so it's actually not that out of place. It's just a,
For Kalimdor.
you know, bit of a journey up.
Threatens these lands. For Kalimdor. The land and I.
Another lesser healing room.
Anudora.
I'm not sane.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Damn it.
For Kalimdor.
Should have been less conservative with this.
It shall be done.
Ooh.
Ashtherodala.
Okay.
It shall be done.
I didn't realize she was as low on health as she was.
Anudora.